Okay, so here I am in OneTab. OneTab is a Chrome extension. See it there, it lives up in my extension bar. And what it does is it takes all of the tabs and saves it for you. And I started using this before I went to all online tutoring. And if I had to switch from my school account to my tutoring account or to my personal account, I would save my tabs and then switch my Google accounts and then pull up the tabs that I had been working on in that. So I didn't have all of them up using the memory. So I started using it before everything went to online. And then since I moved everything to online, it's like, oh my goodness, how do I keep track of all this? What I discovered is that OneTab has a feature. There it is. I keep this up here. I keep this pinned to my tabs, with the right there, right. So that, the regular way the tab looks, but I keep it pinned here because I'm always using it. So OneTab, right now I have a total of 105 tabs saved for my use. I organize it so that I have tabs available organized by student. So I have all my different students, and then I have saved there the tabs I will be needing for that student. And I might have extra tabs saved, depending, if I want to review that concept, I will, save that there and go back and review that according to my notes every week or 2 weeks, or whatever the schedule might be for that concept, or however I feel I need to review things. So I might not need all of these tabs in each session, but I have them organized here. I also have keep a list for like my Flippity games and my other games that I use that I might use for several students, and then a list of decodables that are online, and I keep that there. But here, so let's say during my prep time, I go through and I've been putting resources together. Okay, so this is in Bingo Baker. I've got a bingo game that we're going to play for a student. And I might have like an intensive on our controlled sounds where I give a word and they have to mark the sound. So these are web-based activities, and I need to get this organized. And I might do for this student is obviously practicing on our controlled sounds, and I might have a quizzes game that we'll use to help reinforce. But also during my time, I found, oh, this is the article I want to do, the ReadWorks article I want to save for a different student. So I'm doing my prep work, and it's like, okay, I've found the things I want to keep it organized by student. I can come up here, and I could save all of it to OneTab, but what's helpful is that I save the ones I need by student. So if I were to just click on this, the icon, it would take all of the tabs and shrink it down into a list, which is really nice. But what I'm using now is I right-click it, and when I right-click it, the drop-down menu comes up and says, do I want to do OneTab? Yes. I want to go and put these into different named groups, and it shows me the named groups that I have. This one is for this student over here. I want to send just this one tab to that student. So I'm going to send this tab to that group. And it's been saved in the list for that group. And here I've gotten all these things ready for a student. I'm going to save it. Let's say all of this is for a new student. If I just click this, all the tabs are gone. You see it, here they are. Those 7 tabs are all here. This is what I had prepared for a student I'm going to work with. I can come in here under more. I can name this group and say this is for student X. And so those tabs exist as a list with that name. And then I can lock it. See here? Lock the group. Now, if I go and restore them, usually when you restore a group from one tab, the list gets wiped out. It's clean, nothing there. But with a locked named group, once I restore it, the list stays here. I haven't lost them. So yes, I'm ready to work with this student. I can restore all those, or I can pick and choose which ones I want to restore, and they are opening up. And right now, I'm trying to open it while I'm recording on Zoom, so it's taking longer than usual to open. But if I'm doing back-to-back students, and I close out one Zoom lesson, and then I pull them up and click through and let them restore, open properly, and then start my next Zoom meeting, it goes pretty quickly, even on this slower computer. And then all of these tabs are here, and they're available for me to use with that student. And then when I'm done with this student, I will close out and let's say, well, I don't need this one for that student. I'm now, don't need that one. I don't need that one anymore. I still need this one. I still need my phonograms. I still need my blending. I still need my paper. But I also need, I'm now working with this student, I also need this article that she's reading, and I need this game board. And I can pull up just those specific tabs. So I can pull up specific tabs, I can restore the whole list, I can save one tab at a time to a different list, or I can save all of them. The key is here under the More to name the group and then lock the group. And once it's locked, it's saved. Right now, let's say I can unlock the group and I can say, you know what, we've already finished this article, don't need that one, I'm going to get rid of that. And I can take it out of this list. And I can say, I want to move this one up here in the list and move this one down. I can reorder the order of tabs here. But once I'm done, you have to lock it again. You don't lock it. Once you restore it, it's gone. So make sure you lock them. I learned the hard way. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, and I hope it helps you in this difficult time of just trying to learn so much and do so much at one time. Okay, thanks. Bye.